kind of like the way our parents might have, or the way this culture might have been 40 or 50 years ago. It was a lot more, it was very more low-key, a lot simpler, just walking and talking, getting to know one another at the social, and then the next day it was really the same thing. So it was kind of like a slow, progressive process, and I really, for me, looking back on it, it was easy. It really seemed easier because I felt like there was no pressure to impress someone. The language barrier was kind of minimal. 2 times I used the translator, and 2 times I didn't, and it was I don't want to say it was like it was just easy. It just progressed. We just got along really well. We were on the same page with everything we thought of doing or not doing, and for me, it just kind of grew and accelerated, and it's continued to do so for the last month.
On how to gauge the seriousness of women when dating them. I wouldn't give that a tremendous amount of thought for the first date or 2, Sly, right? Because it's hard for the women to know how they feel about you until the 2 of you get to know each other. So dating for you is like dating for them. We're going to spend time together. We're going to get to know each other. We'll decide how much we have in common, how much compatibility we have together. And as we develop that and discover that together, that will open the door to what's possible for us going forward. And it takes a few dates, I think, to discover that. I think most women really don't know how serious they are about a guy until after a couple of dates. After a couple of dates, a girl will definitely know if she's serious or not. I would date a girl 3 or 4 times. I would recommend that you do this. Date a girl 3 or 4 times. And, by that 3rd or 4th date, it's time to get a little bit serious. Hold your arm out. See if she takes your arm. See if she'll walk down the street and hold your arm. In doing so, she's showing her acceptance of being in close physical proximity with you. I would reach out and caress her arm during a conversation. I would put your hand on her arm and maybe, just a little bit of touch, just a little bit of innocent, harmless touch. But I wouldn't do that on a first date necessarily unless you feel incredibly strong chemistry. I would do it 2nd or 3rd date, 4th date, something like that. And by a 4th date, you're probably going to hold hands, look in each other's eyes, and talk romantically and ask her if she likes you, if she's attracted to you. Is she attracted to you enough to fall in love with you? And if you spend more time together and you spend no time with any other women, is there a path forward for the 2 of you to fall in love together, do you think? And let her answer that very candidly. And if she tells you absolutely, sure, I'm very attracted to you, I think you're fine, I'd love to spend more time with you, I don't want to fool myself and tell myself we're falling in love if you're going to continue and date other women, but we've dated each other 3 or 4 times. This is our 4th date. 3rd date, 5th date, whatever. I'm very comfortable with you. I like you. I could continue to do this, and I'm sure that our feelings for each other would grow. And if she tells you that, you've got your girl. Go and do that. I'm sure you'll fall in love, and I'm sure she's very serious about you. If each date doesn't get progressively better, if each date doesn't allow the 2 of you to get closer together, to close your physical proximity together, if she resists getting close to you, if the interpreter is always sitting between the 2 of you in a date, if she won't hold your hand, if she doesn't like when you reach out and caress her just a little bit, just to check, am I still in the friend zone, or is it okay for me to caress your arm for a moment? If she keeps you at bay for 3 or 4 dates, she's not serious, and then you wish her the best, give her a hug if she'll let you, move on and go meet anybody else, because a lot of women would definitely follow the path of 3 or 4 dates. Let's close proximity. Let's commit to each other that we're going to try and drive this into a love relationship type of situation, and let's make it happen.
Interested? Learn more at... If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.